everybody, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Faro track. I've been to Faro past the track so many times, I've never actually ventured onto it, and it's quite remarkable. You have to go in, sign some forms, sign your life away, say who you are, put your passport number down, give your mobile phone number, give a next of kin, and I say how much is it to pay. It says, oh, it's free, but it might be not be free next year, so that's amazing. But they got 2 members of staff there and not generating any income, so yeah. Well, we'll take that, won't we? Anyway, I got a session today. I'm not feeling that great. 4x800 and 4x200. I've already done like a long warm-up just to see how I feel. I think having got there now, I think I can just crack on with this and see how it goes. I think I'll probably aim for about a 6-minute miling in the 800, so about 3 minutes, and then the 200s can hit them a bit harder with about 2 minutes rest, I think, between. So yeah, let's crack on with this then and see how we go. I think it's fair to say when it's hot and sunny, all tracks are also windy, no exception spared here. But we've got a nice view here of the main roads and motorways around Faro. So yeah, track to ourselves at 5 o'clock. I don't know if there's any groups that will come down, maybe a bit later, but get this session done before they arrive. Not too bad, 2:59 for the first one. I was banging on what I wanted to do, but it felt a bit tough though, so round out 3 more and then he's for 2s. A 6-minute mile pace. I think it's a bit slow for 3k pace, but I think it's a good aim today. Just want to feel this one out. If I can hold anywhere near that, I'll be pleased. Oh, 2:52. That was pleasantly surprising. I'll take that. Might pay for it later, but needs must. Yeah, I'll do better for sure. I've got a few fellow runners now have arrived as well. Right, so 2:54 for that one. Going better than I thought actually, but certainly working hard on that one. Right, one more the 800s, the painful ones, and then some flashy 2s to finish. Oh my god, just under a minute. Right, okay, so supposedly half bit down, the 4.8, and the 2:52 to finish. So yeah, pleased with that. I certainly feel like I was working now on that last one. The wind catches you down that home straight, so I could cheat a bit and do the 200s with a slightly following wind down the back straight. Need all the help we can get. But yeah, should be nice doing some 2s in this warm weather. I'll feel it out in about lane 4 or something like that, I think. Okay, 4x8's done, 4x2's done. That was nice and fast on those 2s. Actually a slight wind behind, but it was down to 32 and the fastest 2 33s and a 34. So yeah, take that. I was expecting him to run about 36s. But yeah, shows what a bit warmer weather does, and maybe the long warm-up. So I thought absolutely terrible on the warm-up. I was going to be only doing about 2 miles, ended up doing 4. And shall I call it? I thought when I arrived at the track, I thought, oh, okay, it's open, there's no one here. Let's have a look around, see what it's all about. See, we've got a few runners have come out now. They all seem to be warming up, so maybe they're a bit more savvy and do their running a bit later in the day. But I've got to get back to Armona though. The last boat goes at 7 and it's sort of approaching 6. So yeah, good session. Good to finally try out this track, and good to know it's free if you just fill out the form and sign your life away and say who your next of kin is. So yeah, all very straightforward. It is locked though otherwise, so you can't really get into this one. I've tried. Fence is quite high. Maybe if you're a sprightly youngster, maybe, but not an agely 57-year-old. Anyway, so just like and subscribe on that, and we'll have a look at some data in a sec. Bye! What to say, it's your choice today, the Nike ZoomX Vaporfly NEXT 1. That even Portugal, a bit flatter there at the base, but it'll do well.
That beard is hanging out.
Wow!
I think it's Richard is actually wearing a pair of shoes out. This is Auntie Sue coming back with 2 trolleys spread.
So what? Sue, why have we got 2 trolleys? Are they all for my shoes?
No, certainly not. We've got one trolley because this is the island, isn't it? You need a trolley more than you haven't got a car, have you? This is a new car as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, very fortuitously, Tim turned up and can help me back.
So we we just got off the boat, so we're walking back to our house now.
Yeah.
So some quick look at some data. Here are the 800s. Here's my fastest paces. Fastest one there, 5:45 pace. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that. Let's have a look at these splits. What I did notice that I seem to be a lot slower or on the second lap or quicker on the first lap there. 127, 130, 123, 129, 124, 129, 123, 127. So that is something that's perhaps a problem with my recent 5Ks. I need to sort of perhaps address that and maybe go off a bit easier, because sometimes I think I sort of go off in these things thinking that I'm working hard, and then there's almost like a constant deceleration. But otherwise, I was quite pleased with that. I mean, these sort of paces weren't that dissimilar to the 1500 I was doing the other day, especially the first laps there. So yeah, if I can manage that for 7.5 laps, I'll be well chuffed. I haven't got any 3000s planned though, but you never know, might have to enter one. If I look at the heart rates here, because it was quite warm, about 24 degrees, I was tipping into the 150s there, just the low 150s, so that's quite good. Cadence, yeah, mid 180s, 186 or so, so that's quite good for me. Those Vaporfly ones still going well. They've now done a grand total of 298 miles, so almost got 300. Let's have a look at the 200s. I had a bit of a fail with the track run here, because what I did is I did the 200s, and then I sort of walked back, but I sort of walked across the infield. So at various points here, it's kind of like snapped me from the track. I didn't even know I was about there, over to there when I started. What actually then happened is that I sort of like got a bogus 400. So even though I was walking, it actually recorded the fact I did a 470.6. So on Strava, if you looked, I've actually got 3 activities instead of 1, because I wanted to try and filter that out. So here we go, 34.3, 32.0, 32.1 and 32.8. And the heart rates there creeping up into just about 150, 149 at the end. Cadence there, around about 200 for that. Ground contact time pretty low, obviously, going at that speed, about 150, 160, something like that. I was quite well balanced, actually, I thought, in that, although after the run, my left ankle and plantar is a bit stiff. Now, it's interesting, actually, the slowest one, I had the highest average stride length. I think that reflects that it's quite a small sort of interval, isn't it? But yeah, certainly getting that stride length quite high there into the 1.70s for sure. Vertical oscillation in the 7s, mid 7s there. Garmin Power 487, 486, 475, 498. I don't really use Power at all now anymore, but it's always interesting to have it on here. So I was pleased with that session. Didn't feel great on the warm-up, but maybe just a bit of the warmth got to me when I got to the track, sort of poked up a bit. So yeah, got an 800-metre race on Monday and a 5K the day after. So I hope to be in good form for that, first 800 of the year. See how we go.